Hello guys, I'm here with Marcus, and he's got a Superheavy Samurai deck, and this is without Scarecrow.
Post Banlist.
As you can see, he's
There's
not here.
there's no Scarecrow in those Link monsters there. It's a terrible tragedy.
Gone too soon.
Why,
Too soon.
Konami? Why? That's okay. The deck's still playable. It's not as good. It's definitely not as good. It dies to like a couple hand traps. People are doing some innovating and stuff, trying Danglong and Nat Beast and stuff like that. I'm just playing the regular old deck, but with more extenders. It works out all right, and I want to show you how I play it without Scarecrow. So first things first, this is still the best card in the deck, quite literally. If I had a card like this for every other deck I played, I would just go insane. If I had a card that literally said discard this, grab anything, I would just, oh my god, I love it so much. And then 3 wagons still. He is technically like a 1-card combo. He's like a 1-card combo. It's really bad. Dies to a single hand trap, but you still play 3 because we like the names. And then 3 Wakaushi. 2 Benkei. He brick, but we don't care. We play 1 Scales, right? And then 2 Stealthy now, because it's just a free extender at this point. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you get hand trapped in the wrong spot. Having this in your hand really helps out. And then I play a General Coral. You can search this off of Ancient Gearbox. It's a scale 8, so if your Wakaushi isn't making it into the scale, you can search that guy with Gearbox. It's pretty cool. And then for the souls, still playing 3 Piercer. Without the Link 1, it's kind of a bad card. It just doesn't do anything for you in your hand unless you open combo anyway. But when they ban the guy that makes everything a 1-card combo, that's just kind of the way it goes. So we're still play 3 Piercer just because it's still good to open in conjunction with like any other super heavy card. And then 2 of the Soul Gaias and a Soul Claw. Again, this is something that you can search off of Ancient Gearbox. And this is just a free level 4 extender, so it helps out. And then 3 Soul Peacemaker. This was not mandatory before, and now I feel that it's something that you just kind of have to play, again, for extension purposes. Because a lot of times, you'll get hand trapped playing this deck. You'll just want to extend, or you want to make a good board, or you only have 1 card to play with that's good. It's just kind of tough, so I maxed out on extenders. 1 Jizz, 1 Regulus, Tunneler, and the Gearbox. Before the Scarecrow hit, this was like people were taking this out. I think you're insane if you don't play this, and especially after the Scarecrow hit, I think you're insane if you don't play this, because you honestly, like, the draw 2 actually makes a huge difference now, especially now that you don't have Scarecrow and your combo isn't just like automatically insulated by all the dumb stuff you can do with the combo. And that's all of the engine cards in the deck. And then I'm just playing like 12 hand traps. It doesn't honestly matter what hand traps they are. Format's unsolved right now, but yeah, we lost a lot of room
Bell's
for hand
going
traps.
off this format.
Bell
I
is going
want to
off.
come out and say Bell and Ash are like the 2 best hand traps right now, currently in this like thing. Bell is so good, underrated. Try it out, you'll love it.
You got these 2 against Runic. You're feeling good. You know, like these are good cards to have against Runic. These are good cards to have against Branded. These are good cards to have against just about anything. It's just really solid. So I like these 2. And then this is just, I don't like playing Valor in this deck because you can't Pendulum Summon it. And even though you can't Pendulum Summon Nibiru, he's better than Valor. So, yep, that's all of the main deck. And then in the extra deck, I'm playing 4 Synchros now. I was only playing these 3 before. Now I'm playing this guy. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's kind of cool, I guess.
I really like this guy. I remember playing this guy in Draco Slayers.
He's very cool if you play the level 12 Synchro guy.
Oh yeah.
Because you can go into this guy and then summon back the Wakaushi and then immediately go into that guy and then scale the Wakaushi. So that's kind of cool.
That is. Yeah.
But he's also material for Cleafort Genius and Ancient Gear Ballista. So that's another reason.
Yeah. Earth Machine.
Earth Machine. Yeah. I was super excited when this card came out because I'm an Earth Machine enjoyer, and you like can't make it in Earth Machine. unless you play the Superheavy engine. So it's pretty cool. Playing literally the exact same Xyz package, except I'm playing Gear Gigant X now because you have to have him for some of the combos. He's also just good follow-up, which is something that the deck needs. Pretty self-explanatory. These cards are mandatory now. I would say before that these cards were not mandatory. Like, these 4 cards were not mandatory. Maybe Zeus was. Baguska definitely was. But you have multiple ways of getting Regulus in your hand, so like this wasn't, but now it is because you just need the power. And then 2 Link 4s, the Unicorn, the 2 Machine Guys, and an IP. This is basically what I put in to replace the Scarecrows. I think. But yeah, IP Unicorn, IP Appaloosa, sometimes they come up, especially now that, like, if you get hand trapped, like, you have some pretty hard times, extending. So sometimes you have to end on, like, IP Unicorn, like, and just hope that a spin on your opponent's turn really does the trick.
Kind of curious on something. Is there ever a world where you, like, IP into Ballista to search some sort of hand trap that would be
that would be lit. He requires Earth Machines though. And this one requires machines. But that would be actually lit. I think you can search Ally of Justice Cycle Reader. You can search that card with Ballista and Gearbox. So that is actually legit a hand trap that you can search with this. If you wanted to play that. I think it's Cycle Reader, I think is what it is.
Sucks you can't IP into that. That'd be sick. IP searching.
Wouldn't that be so funny? Like on your
or IP search a kaiju.
Yeah. Oh, for real. But yeah. So that's the extra deck. It's pretty. I like it. It's pretty solid. And then side deck is just like the hand traps. It's whatever you want. I don't have Bestials because I'm broke, so I'm playing that. But this, if you're playing this deck and you're playing Archfiend Eccentric still, you are doing it wrong. This package is literally like $6 on TCG Player. You need to pick it up. This is not just a back row out. This is just a really good card for this deck. It helps you out Floodgates. It helps you out big cards. And then it searches an MST. It's just such a good little engine to include in the side deck. I genuinely, like, back whenever I took this deck to a regional, I had to play Archfiend Eccentric because that's all I really had access to. I would have killed for these cards. These are so much better than Archfiend. And then I just play 4 Kaijus and a Pancratops. Yeah, this guy's out for Floodgates, and these guys are all relatively low attack Kaijus. These ones you can pendulum summon. That's why I play these ones specifically, but these 2 have lower attacks, so it's pretty cool. And that's the entire deck. Overall, I think Super Heavy Samurai took an enormous hit on the ban list. Whether you think it was needed or not, I think it was enough to definitely force the people who play the deck to be super creative with it. A lot of people, again, are trying to play like Dangalong and stuff like that, and I think that's A-okay. I like the original game plan of Super Heavy Samurai, and I wanted to like stick with it, but just like maybe increase the amount of extenders so that you can play through hand traps. Again, without Scarecrow, oh, it's so hard. It's so hard without Scarecrow. A lot of people quitting the game over that. No lie. Kind of rude of you, Konami. But yeah, that's gonna be the deck profile. I'm really happy with the deck. I've been playing it a little bit online and it's working out all right. So that's how I feel about it.
Good deal.